Welcome to episode 7 of What Makes the Eastern Free State Lekker. This is the second time that we dedicate an entire episode to show you the spectacular district around the historic town of Fouriesburg. If you want to see the other places in the same area, you can watch episode 4. We had a very successful Eastern Free State tourism indaba towards the end of last year, where it was unanimously decided by all stakeholders to take hands and promote the Eastern Free State as one route. The first step towards this is a brand new website and Facebook page where you can find information about all the wonderful places that are worth visiting in our region. We will continue to develop this website over the next few months and years, so if you want to be listed on this website, you can fill in a form under contacts or contact me directly for more information. Fouriesburg is situated in the middle of a triangle between Vicksburg, Bethlehem and Golden Gate. And every time that I visit this region, also known as die brandwaterkom, I fall more and more in love with it. Dis amper asof jy in 'n ander wêreld inry wanneer jy hier rondry. Tussen die sandsteenberge, die groen weivelde, die kosmos, sonneblom, koring en mielielande. Daar's soveel geskiedenis wat al hier afgespeel het. Maar okay, laat ek nou eers weer terugkom na die mooi plekke wat julle almal wil sien. My journey started in Bethlehem, where I left my car to be serviced at MMG Ford. They kindly lent me a Ford Ranger for the day, which made my day, because I've always wanted to test drive one of these amazing bakkies. On my way to Fouriesburg, I drove through Clarence and made a quick stop at the Golden Gate Highlands National Park, one of the natural wonders of the world. Park manager Paddy Gordon showed me around, and I must admit that I was totally surprised to see the high quality of service and good condition of the buildings in the park. Now, sadly, in my experience, many of the government-owned parks have been neglected over the years. Paddy was transferred to Golden Gate during the COVID pandemic, and he has turned the park and the client service around in a wonderful way.
So I would like for Golden Gate to become much more a health destination, bring the whole family, activities that include horse riding, hiking, swimming, just places that you can go in all directions without fear of wild animals.
The Golden Gate Hotel and Chalets can sleep over 200 people and have various conference facilities. They recently upgraded their Sunday lunch buffet, and I can testify that it is a delicious experience. While I was there, we spotted a few hikers on top of the buttress. Now, this is the shortest of the 5 main hiking trails at Golden Gate, but it looks like a spectacular view from up there. And I will certainly come back to hike up there very soon. Over and above the hotel and chalets, there are also rondavels and a camping site where you can stay. But the most impressive accommodation, as far as I'm concerned, is hidden away at around 2,500 meters above sea level in the form of 6 log cabins, built in such a way that they blend into the natural landscape. Man, you just want to be here forever. Log cabin, you can smell the fireplace. The atmosphere is just incredible. Yeah, Paddy, I'm coming to stay here. and Paddy says he's a hiker and a walker.
Yep.
So we'll walk up here. We'll do a few hikes when I visit here again.
Yeah.
But I want to cycle up this road.
You can cycle
this
to
road is
here.
Amazing.
You can cycle to here, and then from here we'll walk. Various hiking trails.
We'll do this.
Really
What about you cycle with me up here and then we walk?
I'll think of a bike with some power.
I will cover Golden Gate in more depth in the near future. From there, it is just a 40-minute drive to Fouriesburg. Situated on the border between Clarence and Fouriesburg is a magnificent farm called Old Mill Drift. Old Mill Drift is right on the Lesotho border with over 14 kilometers of riverfront along the Caledon River. The British established a trading post after the Boer War in order to serve the trade between Lesotho and South Africa. Later on, a mill was built so that the Basotho clients could bring their maize to be milled while they were doing their trading. There are over 70 beds on the farm, ranging from luxurious cottages to camping sites. This is one of the venues on the farm with a cozy atmosphere and accommodation for groups. Here you can host a seminar or medium-sized wedding. And then my favorite venue is the actual old mill, with a beautiful view towards Lesotho from this deck and a warm, cozy atmosphere inside the mill. By the way, all the units on the farm have fireplaces as well as braai facilities. The owner Yvonne loves animals, and there are dogs, horses, ponies, donkeys and geese on the farm, but her main thing is breeding with warm-blood horses. These horses are just so beautiful and well cared for. I continue to make my way towards Fouriesburg, which takes me over Surrender Hill and through these well-known hills that are synonymous with the region. While I'm on the topic, the sad reality of many parts of South Africa today is the bad condition of the roads, and the Eastern Free State is no exception. But while there are some tar roads that have become dangerous to drive on, this road between Clarence and Fouriesburg is really not that bad. In my previous episode, I featured the Maluti mountain Camino, which is a 4-day hike of 60 kilometers between Fouriesburg and Old Mill Drift. Contact Renee Wolfhard for information about the hike, or visit one of the farms where we stayed during that hike. For me, the highlight of that Camino was going up and over the sandstone mountain between Lesoba Guest Farm and Mafube Mountain Retreat. Lesoba is a magnificent guest farm with these cottages next to a dam overlooking the valley. One of the many reasons to visit this region is to experience the many adventure options, including hiking, mountain biking, road cycling, trail running, 4x4 routes, and so much more. Next stop is Nature's Loft, just 1.9 kilometers outside Fouriesburg. This magnificent 4-star rated guest farm offers a tranquil escape from the city. The lookout deck offers a wonderful place to have refreshments while enjoying the fantastic view. You can choose to stay in one of the uniquely decorated European-style log cabins, a luxury tent, or the hunter's cabin. The farm offers wonderful adventure options like mountain biking, off-road motorbiking, horse riding, or hiking. Nature's Loft is also equipped with borehole water and solar power, so load shedding will not be an issue here. Die Lapa is 'n heerlike plek om by te kuier, and they recently installed a wood-burning hot tub. Just down the road from Nature's Loft is the Fat Mulberry Guest Farm, another 4-star rated luxury guest farm. Their attention to detail in the rooms really impressed me, and if there's one thing that I always notice, then it is the bathrooms. Their bathrooms are magnificent. But then again, so are all their rooms. This is really a fantastic place. The Fat Mulberry have 5 self-catering rooms with a capacity to sleep 24 people, and they can host small functions too. Their gatehouse apartment is fully fenced in and therefore pet and children friendly. About 20 minutes drive on the gravel road towards the Witteberge is Welgelegen Cherry Estate. This working farm also sports a fantastic wedding and events venue and accommodation for nearly 100 people. The sheer beauty of the sandstone cliffs, the dam and cherry orchards really took my breath away when I filmed at Welgelegen. Fouriesburg is only 10 kilometers from the nearest Lesotho border post and only 95 kilometers from Afriski. My next stop, the Winford Holiday Farm, is really close to the Lesotho border. The Winford Holiday Farm was such a pleasant surprise. This farm offers activities for the energetic and the adventurous, and also relaxation for those ready to unwind. And the young guests are free to explore. As an all-inclusive resort, they provide 3 home-cooked meals per day, ensuring that everyone gets a break. I really like the sentence that they wrote on their website. Winford offers a forgotten way of living, restoring your soul and making lasting memories. There are a number of different accommodation options and many service options like laundry, babysitting, etc. to make the stay truly comfortable. They have many interior and exterior areas to enjoy, and on top of everything else, there is this beautiful chapel as well. Iphupho Boutique Guest Farm is situated just outside Fouriesburg, right next to the road to Bethlehem, making it easy to access. This working farm is set on a hill with magnificent views of 3 different mountain ranges. Each of the 4 self-catering chalets is different from the other and is creatively styled, each with its own private garden as well as top-of-the-range beds, white crisp cotton linen, white towels, down duvets, electric blankets, fireplaces and heaters. Die tuine is pragtig en hulle het al verskeie pryse gewen met hulle rose en laventelplante. As a wedding and events venue, they offer many different options, including this hall. But if you want the wedding ceremony to be on top of a hill with a magnificent view, you can take a short drive to this spectacular open area chapel. Adventure activities include hiking trails, swimming in rock pools, mountain biking, bird watching, 4x4 trails, etc., etc., etc. On the topic of being high up in the mountains, the Mile High Vineyards is most probably the highest vineyard in South Africa at just over 1 mile high. That is 1,700 meters above sea level. Here you can spoil yourself with a delicious food platter and wine tasting, as well as stay in one of the several accommodation options, like this old farmhouse called the Rose House. We passed through this farm while doing the Maluti Camino, and I really like their wines. Another farm that forms part of the Maluti Camino is Mafubi Mountain Resort. Nestled into a horseshoe beneath majestic sandstone cliffs, this farm offers hiking trails, mountain biking, and more. It is also a short climb to see some well-preserved dinosaur footprints. You can stay in cottages or you can camp on this beautiful farm. Ever driven a Ford Ranger? I've always wanted one. Always wanted to feel what it feels like. What an amazing car. I'm not disappointed at all. Really comfortable. The Iphupho guest farm is 7 kilometers from Fouriesburg, and you have to take a short gravel road to get there. Iphupho roughly means rest. The 3 chalets and 3 apartments are all spread out from the communal clubhouse, but still within a short walk. Die clubhuis is 'n fantastiese plek om sommer baie lekker te kuier. It was a really long day, traveling all over the region, but I loved every minute while driving this magnificent Ford Ranger. I made a quick stop for a cold beer at the Windmill Pub and Grill before heading back to Bethlehem, where my car was serviced by the friendly and capable staff at MMG Ford. In the next episode, I will feature Bethlehem and District, where I will show you some more spectacularly, majestically beautiful places. Until next time, goodbye, Salah Huntley, and tot ziens.